Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video. Yeah, so this is part 2 of this 2-part series. As you have seen, Terrence Bent, celebrating with, even a commanding officer, Michelle Campbell, the commanding officer for Kingston Eastern Division. Yes, and as we said before and we say again, if you're not corrupt, no one can corrupt you. I have served in the Jamaica Constabulary force, but I do believe that as a police officer, your character, integrity, and your reputation speaks a volume. You can mix, but you don't have to dissolve. You can know people, who you grew up with, or during your career as a police officer, but you don't allow them for you to become a part of their role. When you as a police officer, behave as like a mob boss, where people, you're a hired gun. People can pay you to kill others. That is just sad on all levels. And when a police officer loses that respect, and then when every so-called notorious criminals are killed, whether it's by the police or not, and people are going to assume because of your reputation and point fingers at you because, when Rifle was killed, at first they say it was Terrence Bent, but it wasn't Terrence Bent. When Warner British was killed, they said it was Terrence Bent, and it wasn't. Because, as we said before, and I'll say again, over here, I don't believe in propaganda or lies, or to distort the facts. So far, most of the people who are involved in both killings of Warner British and Rifle are dead. 3 people still alive. I just one name that stand out. I'll have to go back through the archive and and read the report. Tommy Lee Sparta, that's a DJ. Yes, don't be surprised if Popcorn, that is Vibes Scott, the little midget, used to be around Vibes Scott till if for some reason or the other something bad happened to him because he had violated Peter Bunting by sleeping with his woman. Those men take those things personal. Maybe Peter Bunting would have feel better if Popcorn had F him. But sorry for the digression. Sometimes as we talk, information flows. We know that the naysayers and the haters, people who love Terrence Bent, police officer, we attack, current and former. Yeah, they'll be calling me all kind of names. But instead of calling me names or anything like that, just tell me what I'm saying is lying. Because, as I said before and I'll say again, anything that a man have done in his life, you're supposed to be proud. I know people that I grew up with who are criminals. They never go to prison, them sell drugs and do all kind of thing, and they will tell you straight up, say them are druggies. They're not afraid to tell you that, say them are druggies. Or they are druggies. I know men who are thief, and they will tell you, say them are thief. And them proud, say them are thief too. anything that a man do in life, a man must be proud of it. So if Terrence Bent, he know his reputation, and those who know Terrence Bent, just like the police over, the inspector over by Greater Portmore, over 100 man named Bubba. Don't know him, never met him. He's one of Terrence Bent, account to them boys, and he makes sure so him get the inspector. Not because he's a hard worker, but because of certain things. So, no, just tell us where you're watching from and type in the comment section. So, this is part 2 of this 2-part series. You watch, you listen, and you decide. Terrence Bent, you want the man whose reputation, character, and integrity is there in Turks and Caicos Island. I don't know how he get this job, but that's how it is. This is corruption 101. Maybe it's a trap. Who knows? So you watch, you listen, and you decide. Terrence Bent can't say there's a ounce of lie in this, because I don't tell lie on people. And Terrence Bent and I, we weren't friends, period. Because I don't keep friends with, criminal police. As I said before, and I'll say again, it doesn't make sense. A police officer is a hard worker, and a thief are the same. That don't make it for me. Just like me, Mr. Boy, Mr. No, cowboy and husky, and them man are not supposed to give me no order, because them 2 police officers are in prison, because them are criminal. I'm the only police officer who speak publicly, who have spoken publicly about both men, say them a thief, in front of them face and behind them back. I've seen, you understand what I'm saying? Ask them. The only thing them can say is that me not no manners, but them can't say a lie me I tell. I don't tell lies on people. You understand? So remember, just type and tell me where you're watching this video from. I remember that the channel is under attack from inside of YouTube. You might hear this video today for a few hours, so normal. Then the next thing you hear the distortion of the voice, because to we don't hold no balls to no guy or no entity, especially PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization. Nobody can break me. Period. Me a survivor from the belly of the beast. You understand? Me know how to survive. I know to come from can't walk to run. Me a survivor. Survive to war. Operation Iraqi Freedom, Operation Enduring Freedom. As I said before and I say again, I'm gonna say a guy can't kill me. Period. But I'm so blessed that even before any move make with me and people that I thought were friends, God always make it reveal to me, say this person is not your friend. So it was hard for people to kill me. It's hard for people like how them set up other people and kill them. It's hard. Me have people, me and them when a teenager, when we were 17 and 16 and much as cadet at the Jamaica Police Academy and grow together. And then I plan reunion. And as a man I come from the ghetto, I say, no, I'm not in a reunion with the guy and them thing there. You understand? I'm not a problem for talk with that man. And then little after that, I find out now. So the reunion, one of my plan was to really kill me. For just because when I police a drug dealer, criminal named Christopher Brother J. Ebert from Cockburn Pen. Man for kill me from 1994. Me and this man never have nothing. I don't know, you understand? People say that thing, but you understand what I'm saying? Then it go on with even other people and them thing, and me I tell you, say, God have a way of working out things to me. So, that's why I'm not really keep friend on them thing. So, no guy can invite me now if you can a party or this or that or, you understand? Anytime me did them thing there, I don't want a guy tell no lie for me. Just talk to me as a man, me an informer. Me not like criminal, and me not like criminal police. Thieving police. Me not like them, period. So, moving on. So the story is bigger than one man, bigger than Terrence Bent. It is about power. It is about reputation. It is about accountability. And it is about what happened when public trust and public official who are in office collide. So we are saying, is this a promotion or a trap? Every police officer dreams of promotion. Every young constable who puts on the uniform, imagine one day wearing the stars on their shoulder. The title, the authority, the respect. But with every promotion comes something else, scrutiny, responsibility, ethics, character, credibility. That's how Terrence Bent have. And Fitzbailey, Arthur Brown, Cowboy, Hawks, and I can go on. I can name several police officers. The higher you climb, the brighter the spotlight becomes. Jamaica knows that Terrence Bent is one of the most corrupt police officer ever for serving the Jamaica Constabulary force. Ever. We never have a police officer like Terrence Bent before. We literally commit murder for hire in the island and still able to get away with everything. Wasn't able to be charged, wasn't questioned by no investigative body because he's connected to the crime minister, former crime minister Bruce Golding cousin. A man can leave one country and go to another, but he cannot leave his reputation behind. So Terrence Bent take him reputation, him criminal reputation as an organized gangster in a uniform. I take it with him go to Turks and Caicos Island. Share there. His reputation travels with him. This is not an ordinary policeman. This man was a criminal. This man is a criminal in a uniform. I ask the people them in West Kingston, people from my community, who interact with him and know about him. Even see him Arthur Brown. I have a cousin who is a criminal and them thing from Jonestown. Him Arthur Brown and Delroy youth were dead. Them you see in a yard of smoke chalice and them thing they are pension. I couldn't believe what the man tell me. One thing I can tell you about criminals, criminal matter how you feel say you cool with them and all of that. Criminals, one thing with criminals, them keep secret. What guy can say all that about me? Say boy, me and them in a yard of smoke chalice and you know say them are criminal and them have them illegal gun with police. You understand? But now we have, video cameras so people, now people be able to expose them. Them kind of criminal police. So whether or not Terrence Bent want to believe it, his reputation will travel with him to Turks and Caicos Island. And one thing for the people them there, one have to be careful how you share information with this man, because this one is a criminal in a uniform, Because nobody feels a Terrence Bent change a location or change in mind. Because it's a big man, All the man are all on me, And, was young police in a police force. That mindset is not going to change because he make millions, get rich from being a criminal-minded police officer, break all of the rules and all of this. You understand? So it follow him. It arrives before he does. His reputation arrives in a Turks and Caicos before he does. It sits in every meeting. It enters every office. It follows every decision. That is why public service is different from ordinary work. A police officer is not just judged by what he does. He is judged by what people believe about him, fear or unfear. That is the reality. If I was living in Turks and Caicos Island as a resident, born and raised there, them thing there, I would not, honestly, I would not trust Fitzbailey or Terrence Bent with any information. You understand? We have good police from Jamaica, but I don't know how this man, Fitzbailey end up with that job. But I must show politics and them thing they can show them are big. Two of them have two big labor rights, whether or not you want to believe it. But we don't care about that and them thing. We care about people's credibility, them character and them integrity. The Turks and Caicos Island needed an experienced officer. They look across the region. They choose a Jamaican. That alone says something. It says that Jamaican policing still produces leaders who are respected throughout the Caribbean. But some of them are criminal, like Bent. No matter our problem, the JSF has trained officers who are sought after internationally. That is a fact. But whenever someone rises to high office, another question always follows. What baggage is coming with them? Terrence Bent can't left his reputation and his connection to criminality back in Jamaica as a police officer. Assassinations, murder for hire, just name it. We never have that kind of policing that was out there. As a former detective, I know of police, like cowboy them and ox where them collect where them people kill area so them get money for kill people and them thing there. But Terrence Bent put it on a different level. The weight of allegations in public life, allegations can become shadows, even when a person has never been charged, even when no court has found wrongdoing. The allegations remain, the questions remain, and public figures must learn to live under that microscope. That's the price of leadership, because leadership is not just authority. Leadership is about trust. And trust is difficult to earn, but easy to lose. A trap of public office. Some people are asking whether this appointment could become a trap. What do they mean by that? Not necessarily a criminal trap. Not necessarily a legal trap. But a trap that of increased scrutiny. Every decision now will be examined. Every association will be questioned. Every criticism will be amplified. The higher the office, the fewer places they are able to hide. The stars on your shoulders come with targets on your back. The Caribbean is watching. Disappointment is not just about one individual. The entire region is watching. Because when a Jamaican officer goes overseas, he represents more than himself. He represents Jamaica. He represents the Jamaica Constabulary force. Oh, Terrence Bent get this job. We know the Fitzbailey, and I can tell you, and I say it without any apologies. I never work with him, but Fitzbailey is a corrupt police officer too. Very, very corrupt too. The difference with Fitzbailey and Terrence Bent is that Terrence Bent, a street police, but him a criminal, criminal at heart. And we are telling some more things about him too. Terrence Bent, we can tell you a lot of things about Fitzbailey. There are videos that we have done about him on the channel with the man Clarendon. The first division I work as a young police was Clarendon. Terrence Bent represents the training, culture and professionalism of Caribbean policing. But my God, man, this man, success will make Jamaica proud. Failure will bring criticism upon Jamaica. That's the burden of leadership. The lesson for every police officer: never think your rank will protect you. Never think your title will protect you. Never think your connections will protect you. History has shown that powerful men can fall. Ministers have fallen, commissioners have fallen, presidents have fallen, prime ministers have fallen. Nobody is above accountability. And nobody is above the law. And nobody is above public scrutiny. Why public trust matters? The police do not have armies. The police do not have billions of dollars. The greatest weapon the police possess is public trust. When the public trusts you, they cooperate. When the public trusts you, they provide information. When the public trusts you, communities become safer. But when trust is lost, everything becomes difficult. That is why every police leader must protect their reputation as carefully as they protect the law. we must also be fair. A fair approach. No one should be condemned without evidence. No one should be found guilty in a court of public opinion. If there are allegations, let facts determine the truth. If there is wrongdoing, let the evidence speaks. If there is innocence, let that innocence be respected. That is justice. That is democracy. That is the rule of law. So the bigger question here is, tonight, it's not about Dr. Terrence Bent. The bigger question is this: can any public servant truly escape their past? If Terrence Bent feels it because he might go to TCI, Turks and Caicos Island, he might go there and his reputation and his past just wipe. It follow him, virgin. All your criminality that you have done during your time as a police officer from West Kingston, because that's where you get corrupted. But if you are not a corrupted person, no one can corrupt you. So you were born corrupt. It doesn't matter what side you were on, because you can't be a police and a criminal at the same time. Both are like water and oil, can't mix. And you were both. The only thing you can save if you rewire yourself, but you can't, because criminals never changes. Just like a leopard never changes its spot. Some people do change, but your past will never leave you. I've heard so many things about you in your days in Clarendon. Plus my community where I'm from. Oh, I'm from the belly of the beast, and there's no one there that can point anything anything corrupted about that, say anything from a corruption to do with me. And you're older than me, but I am from the belly of the beast. Oh, and you're from country, and normally country people have more morals than Kingstonian, they says. But I tell people all the time, don't judge a book by its cover. It all have to do with how someone was raised. One man, you understand? And his aunt was the Deputy Commissioner of Police, Jamaican Bent. She not like criminal police. But hey, her nephew come and outshine all of the criminals in the police force. Can any leader rise to high office and avoid scrutiny? No. The answer is no. Public service means living under a microscope. Every decision matters. Every action matters. Every relationships matters. Disappointment may become one of the greatest success of his career, because he's the Assistant Commissioner of Police, work a whole heap of money. But money never too much for this man. Never. Man come to America and why visit some people. Oh, them do it. But hey, for them thing that, that's his thing. Some people just don't have nothing about them. They are just criminal at heart. They don't believe in the rule of law. Them don't believe in decency, ethics. They don't even care about them character. All them care about is money. As it says, disappointment may be one of the biggest intelligence operation in the Caribbean. Because now he's going in a different jurisdiction. All of them links, them still are going to follow him. All of the criminals them from America or have Jamaican connection. Because criminals have them connection everywhere. And he's going to get caught up in it. Fitzbailey too. Because if a man corrupt and love money and don't care about the rule of law and them reputation, them are going to still go down that path. Only time will tell. But tonight we remind ourselves of one thing. In public office, reputation is currency. The worst thing, anytime people no respect for you, especially your subordinate. I see me, You would never see me in a company of, these, corrupt police officers. You never hear my Lord revere or celebrate them. Integrity is everything. And accountability is not punishment. It is the price of leadership. So ladies and gentlemen, tell me what you think. Is this simple, a well-deserved promotion, or does disappointment place an even brighter spotlight on all questions? Do you believe that this is a trap for Terrence Bent to send him to prison because he's one of Jamaica's most corrupt police officer ever? The level of corruption Jamaica has never seen before. It's not like he was using preemptive strike. He was literally committing murder. Not physically, he wasn't there, but giving command. And now 2 police officers from his command, under his command, are in jail at Grand Spend. And I'm wondering, have you ever visited boatmen to, give them some form of moral support because they have been in jail since the killing of the Don? That's why I said the truth must be guided by facts, not rumor, by evidence, not emotions. If Terrence Bent wants to dispute anything that I have said over here, you can call 954-556-0275. Yes, man, I am from the belly of the beast, the same place where a man shot Terrence Bent in one arm shoulder and him call how much US dollar and let Rick Dick slide. No guy couldn't boast and tell people say boy, oh, Chris or Porter my boy. No guy. No care me know you and them thing there. I have known people before me are police. And once we find out so them start them involved in a killing, cut them off. You have people me and them who in a police find out so them kill people and me lick out on them. And them say me for dead. But yet still I end up save the same man life. He was a police officer. When them kill Feme uncle. Some people say me shouldn't save him life. Because I am that kind of person. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.